Cool. Good morning, John. All right. Morning, Kyle. I need to go look at some GitHub issues quick. So I did the exact opposite of what you told me to. How many beans did you drop? Send me what one you bought. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so that's the bean grinder, okay. And then this is Bevel Bambino espresso machine. Well, you have to let me know how it is. It's actually a lot cheaper than I was expecting. What up, Kebab? Okay. So it allows for multiple watch processes to be run simultaneously. It will only run one per TS config project. This will allow for monorepo projects to watch across all subrepos. This does not change any existing functionality. Running TSC in an open buffer will find the nearest config file upwards. And if there is no process currently running against that project, it will start one and log the job ID. Okay, this is a cool PR. I'm not sure. Okay. Running PIDs. So I'm a little confused on this. Does anyone understand this? Running PIDs. We get the nearest config. MDOT is running now. Where's that? That had to be edited though, right? Maybe not. Running PIDs. TISC. Utils.parse flags. Does this have any impact on users who don't enable the watch them? Is it also possible to run this non-watch the monorepo projects and do a Sorry, chat. I just have to catch up on some of these GitHub issues. Label. Needs reporter action. Okay, that's good. Okay. I suspect this guy is going to end up figuring this out. Okay, let's get to Gleaming, shall we? Let's make some ChatGPT art to promote the stream. Let's go to ChatGPT. And let's see here. Let's go to gleam.run. We're going to grab Lucy. Please create an image for a Twitch stream titled Coding and Coffee. We are working on building a Twitch client in the programming language Gleam. Please use dark pastel colors. All right. Right. This is where we were yesterday. We need to... I'll take that. All right, let's do this thing. I mean, he just pushes process into a table. Does it do anything? I think it enables the capability to effectively run TSC from different directories within your project. And as long as there is a different tsc.config somewhere in the parent hierarchy, it'll not block that from running. So you can run multiple at once, but I don't think it handles the discovery portion of it right. So like you still manually have to go to each directory you want to run it in. And that's what his PR is doing, which I don't want. So I'm going to try to guide in that direction to just have like auto discovery. Basically, what should probably happen is if there's an easy way to get the project root from NeoVim, we should start at the project root and then basically recurse down the file tree and try to figure out where all of the projects are, and then have like an option that is like mono repo mode or something. And then you can do that. This is not what I want Alyssa to do at all. Here we go. All right, so we need to, let's see here. We are decoding our token. And for now, I think I just want to return OTK until this is working. So this is actually pretty decent. We need to figure out how to spin up a gen server now. So this is actually gonna be pretty cool this morning because we're gonna start getting into real like OTP stuff. What is this down here? So we get the body, we map it with foobar. We decode, all right. What should we name this? This should be, I can't even rename this. Is that really happening? Hi, Bad Cop. Thank you for 7 months. Appreciate you. What is going on here? Good night. Go get your sleep. Let's call this, I don't know. Fuck it, let's just call it handle. I don't think we need any of this. Yeah, we can just leave this as a, I think we can do that. We can get rid of these, and that should be fine. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll throw this in our router, which will be, where's our router at? Right here, redirect, and this is just going to delete this. In fact, we should keep the this bit here. So let's go down here and paste that. Get rid of that. Do that. I wonder if bytes builder takes an initial value. No, it doesn't. Do we have a from string? Let's go. Why isn't that working? That's weird. And this will be handle redirect, and this will get the request. There is our, oh, we don't need that. We need to set our content type though. response dot set content type, or was it header? Yeah, we'll just copy and paste that, and then we can get rid of that. What is going on with my LSP? How bad is string replace for performance in functional languages? Erlang might be a little bit more performant because of how it uses byte arrays or bit arrays under the covers, but I'm not sure. I mean, we can go look at the implementation, right? Where's the string module? Yeah, so it's using a string builder. I think that might be the thing that helps it be performant, potentially. Copying can be expensive. So let's go back here. Hey, Louie. Good morning, friend. Or I guess it's not really morning for you across the pond, but good day. Winnie Marie. Hold on, chat. I'm sorry. Let me try to get her under control. Winnie, no barks, honey. We have 32 minutes of morning left. Enough time to own the morning. Morning, Cyprian. Okay, so back to what we were doing, which I've already forgotten what we were doing. We need to, that all looks good there. We don't need that. Oh, we do need that because we need to capture the CSRF token. And what other state did I do this in before? OCaml playlist transfer redirect server. So we need to get the code too. The code just comes from the query parameter. Okay, so let's grab this. Hi, working at Vercel, by the way. Yeah, we're working on a glitch. So we are working on building, I've built something like this before. Let me see if I can find this in my history from yesterday. But we're effectively building, do we have that in here? A little CLI app for this, or not really app, but did we really lose this? This was in our tab yesterday. We had that nice diagram yesterday. Is this yesterday? Yeah, let's go to the morning. It's got to be down here. Here we go, right here. This diagram is basically what we're building. So I've built this before in OCaml for Spotify, and we're just kind of copying that pattern because it worked pretty nicely. And I think I need to learn the basics of OTP because I haven't done OTP yet in Gleam. But we're gonna need an actor to run our Mist server in so it can send the code. Where's that add-on here? Right here. This code needs to get back to our main process that parses from the command line, which I use a LWT mailbox right here in OCaml. So we get the thing, we put it in the mailbox, and then in the main process, let's see here, we just wait and sit until we can get that out of the mailbox. This get code basically just sits and watches the mailbox and pulls the code out when we're ready. And so that's what we're gonna do here. Yeah, yep, exactly. So then we need to I think we want to move this into here. And this is going to be a let instead. And this is going to be equal that. This is not the vibe for this morning. I want to listen to Rodeo Ruby Love. Yeah. This album just makes me happy. Mailbox is the same as the subject. Okay. Cool. And then we're going to return this. Oh, what am I doing? Return? Lol. Handle redirect. So we need to do this so we can capture the CSRF token in a closure. And we're going to do that. And we're going to jump up here. And this just needs to be that. I think I might have just lost my paste, but no, we're good. Let's just say this is foobar for now. Why are you upset? Expected type request to connection found. Unused variable. Yeah, I know this is unused for now. Oh, right. We need to pass in the request. There we go. Okay. So at some point, we're going to have to figure out how we want to get... when we start the server, it's going to get some CSRF state, and that's going to get passed to this to create our actual handler. Thank you, Isaac. I would note, if you're new to stream, and thank you for the follow, by the way, you can spend 1,000 points or bytes, whatever you wish to call them, to try and win one. Which actually, this little bot here is the first thing we're going to use our client for to rewrite. Because right now it runs in TypeScript. And we're going to replace that. All right, so we need to figure out how to spin this thing up. I want to go to that really good OTP repo. I know I share this like every stream chat, but this this resource is extraordinary. It's written humorously and very informatively. Highly recommend. So we read this a week ago on stream, but I've already forgotten because we actually haven't done any OTP stuff. So let's just dive back in. He has a note to start in order. Concurrency primitives. Let's start with that. So let's bump this up. Oh, come on, GitHub. Up all night. Do you remember what stream you went through it? I have no idea, Kyle. I hate this symbol explorer. I hate that just clicking in the buffer brings up... I wish I could disable that. It's so annoying. All right. So Louis says that we're going to want a subject, right? The subject, we're going to need a subject in our MIS server to send our access token back to the main process. But first, we need to figure out how to start processes. So we're just going to probably read through this whole thing again, Kyle. So I'll set a marker. Maybe we can make some clips out of this for YouTube. Let me clip. How do I set stream markers? I forget how to do this every time. Do I just do /mark? Marker, learn OTP with Gleam. Okay, so we got a marker. All right, so let's dive in then. So a process in Gleam is a lightweight concurrent unit of execution. Other languages might call this a coroutine or a green thread. Every process has a unique identifier called a PID. These can be used to monitor or kill processes. So we can get a PID calling process.self, and that comes from the Erlang module. We can spawn a new process using the start function. It takes two arguments, a function to run in the new process and a boolean indicating whether the new process should be linked to the current process. Right, so this is what Ryan was talking about last night. Linked processes fail together. One crashing causes the other to crash. The link is bi-directional. So we probably want to do that. So here we're saying process.start, we're passing in our callback function, we're getting a PID. So I'm assuming the PID is the PID of the child process. Doing work in other processes is well and good, but if we want to send messages between different processes, we need a subject, aka our mailbox in our OCaml example. The subject is a combination of a unique identifier and the process ID of the process that created it. So we say new subject. Once we have a subject, we can use it to send messages to the owner process from any other process. Once we have a subject, we can use it to send messages process.start. Okay, so we create, I'm assuming we create the subject in the parent process and then give the child process the subject. The receive function is used to listen for messages sent to the subject. Okay, so this is, I can already see how we're going to potentially send messages back and forth. If you ever dabbled in Erlang Elixir concurrency, you may be used to sending messages to a PID directly. In Gleam, we use subjects, which have a few advantages over process IDs. They are generic over the message type, so we get type-safe messages. Love that. You can have multiple per process. You can use multiple subjects to decouple the order in which messages are sent from the order in which they're received. So we make a second subject. We start another child process, and then the child process sends messages to the different subjects. God damn it. Okay, so we might not just use subjects directly. If you want something like a server, a long-running process which will receive and respond to messages, the actor abstraction is the way to go. An actor is Gleam's equivalent to the gen server. Yes, it has a different name because it has a different API due to static typing. If you want to run a bunch of processes concurrently to perform work and collect the results, or you want to convert portions of synchronous code to run it concurrently and only block once you need the results, you want the task module. It's great for the dead simple, do this somewhere else and I'll let you know when it's done case. Okay. Before you run off reading those sections, though, let's discuss subjects a bit more. So we're creating a subject, aka mailbox, which can receive strings. Subject works a little bit like a mailbox. You can send message to it from any process. You can only receive messages from the process that created it. Under the hood, every Erlang process has its own mailbox. Okay, that sounds great. Notice that the subject's type is subject string. Subjects are generic over the type of the message they can send receive. This is nice because the type system will ensure us that we're not sending and receiving the wrong type of message, and we can do less runtime checking than in a dynamic language. Beautiful. The other thing you'll want to know is about selectors. Remember the example from earlier where we sent messages from two different subjects? Selectors is the thing that Leandro is adding to Riot, I think. Or maybe he already did. We had to choose which ones to wait for first. We waited for, this is going to probably look like Go's select keyword. What if we wanted to deal with messages as they came in, regardless of which subject they came from? That's what selectors are for. They let you wait for messages from multiple subjects at once. The catch is that selecting from a selector has to produce only one type of message. That's fine. We can wrap in a variant. So you'll need to map the message to a common type. In this example, I want to receive messages as strings, so I tell the selector to turn subject 1's message into string using int to string, and to leave subject 2's messages alone using the identity function. Yeah, so great. This makes a ton of sense. We wait, and we can get a string back from either process. It doesn't matter. That sounds awesome. To Riot. I didn't know Haley contributed to Riot. That's awesome. All right, let's go look at actors, because that's going to be our okay, here's what we need. So the functions all take a subject message as their first argument. We use this to send messages to the actor. Okay. Functions that need to get a message back from the actor. Use actor.call to send a message and wait for a reply. I don't think our parent process ever needs to contact the child. The child just needs to contact the parent. Yeah, because we just make a new one and we give it the csurf token. What do we do with the redirect URI? Why does the redirect server need the redirect URI? Let me bring this over. Oh my god. Where's the make function? Here we go. So we have some internal state. What do we end up doing with the redirect URI? Oh, we make the redirect URI configurable. I see, we're never sending it. That's actually a good idea I hadn't considered. Okay, that's a good idea. Turns out that I sometimes have good ideas. So we should have like a what do we want to call this? We'll say pub type redirect. It's the, what is my font size? Is this still at 24? Yeah, great. Redirect server, and this will be, we'll have one constructor, and this is gonna probably look super similar, right? So we'll have I guess, our subject, which will be a subject of string. In fact, let's, Louis, are you still in here? So we get a subject, we get csurf state, and that will also be a string. And then a redirect URI, which will that will be a URI, right? This will be URI, and we need dot type URI 24. Are you not Noah 4K? I'm on a 2K monitor. And we need from you this will be, I think we can get type subject from you. Unknown. Shit. Let's go look at that tutorial again. So it comes from process still. Remind me later. I'll delete that. I just used my mouse and that was incredibly strange. That felt so weird. All right, so there's our redirect server, and let's write a new function. So let's say pub function new. In fact, this can just be opaque. Make that opaque from the get-go. That goes there. That looks good. All right, chat, we don't have to send our Nana text message this morning. Our Nana sign of life text message. She just texted me. So good news, chat. Nana is alive this morning. What a legend. So new is going to take, what do we need? We need a subject. Which will be our subject string, I think. We need our csurf state, which is also going to be a string. And we finally need our redirect URI. Redirect URI. We might need more, but I'm not positive. Well, what am I doing? This is silly. Const new equals redirect server. I always forget that constructors are just functions in Gleam, which is so nice. There we go. Run needs to take a server, which will be a redirect server. And this will need a port, so we should let them configure the port too, which we can make that optional. So let's say this is going to be a option number or int. I wish options were in the prelude. It's kind of annoying, but option type option. What is she? Oops. So let's say we get server.port and it'll be server.port port, and we'll do option dot unwrap server dot port, and then we'll just say 3939. Really, we'll just have it run on 3000. It's a common port. And our router probably needs to take, basically need to do the same function because we need to utilize a closure. So we'll say make router, or we'll call it new router, and this is going to take our server. We'll come down here, paste that in there, we get that, and we get this function, right? So we just move that up in, and we'll say, rather than function, we'll say let router equals this anonymous function, and this is going to be instead server dot redirect URI. We need to make that a string, so we'll say URI dot toString. Is that not a function? It is. Oh, we never returned our router, right? Why? This may, well, let path equals that. Feels like it shouldn't be a bug, right? Let me go post on Discord. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm wrong. I'm being silly. I'm being a silly goose, chat. There we go. In fact, we can probably We have to look at how to pull query params off. So if we add a tab and we go to Gleam HTTP, we need the get query. Winnie Marie. Is get query on both of those? Was I at the top level before? No. Okay, so it's on the request. All right, so let's write a little function so this doesn't get super messy. Let's say we have this function. It'll be function get code query param. And this will take a request of request connection. And this is going to return a result of a string or nil. Or maybe an option of string. No, we'll do result. String nil. And we want to do we have request already brought in? We do. Okay. So we'll say let code equals request dot get query. That'll take the request, and then we need do that, and we need to then use our list module. And we need to get, there's a bunch of pair functions on the list module. Or maybe there's a pair module. I always forget here. Yeah, we have a pair. I think this is only, I don't think this works on lists, no. So let's see here. Key find. Okay, that looks pretty good. That's exactly what we want. So in fact, we can just get rid of this. Get rid of that. We can say rec pipe into there. Delete that. Then we pipe that into list.keyfind. Keyfind, and we want to find code. Okay. So that's going to return us a tuple. So then we can actually use pair, right? So we can grab that, and then this pair, and we'll say pair dot second. No. We don't even need pair.second based on this. Request.query expected a type of list A to B. Why is that not working? What? All right, chat. I'm gonna go take care of the dogs for a minute and get my other cup of coffee started and throw this one on the charger. I will be right back here shortly. So let me just write a quick message. BRB taking care of the doggos. All right, I'll be right back, chat. I can't run an ad. Never mind. Okay, I'll be right back. Say good morning, Winnie. Say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. Hello. Say good morning, Bodhi. Come here. Come here.
Bodhi's like,
Say good morning.
breakfast?
Good morning, Bodhi. Say good morning.
Hi, big man. Oh. Get him.
Good morning. Good morning.
No, that's me.
Good
Get him.
morning.
You're so handsome. Hi.
Good boy.
Hi, little one. Wait, Baxter wants to say hello.
Baxter, good morning.
Oh.
Chat says good morning and that you look quite beautiful today, Justine.
Stop. Let's go get breakfast. Come on. I'm also gonna be by a black and white. Do you want anything? Do you need beans?
Can you look? I think I have another bag of beans, but you might as well just at least grab one. When are you going there and when are you coming home?
I have to get my car inspected at 9 up in Wake Forest.
Are you hanging out there until they're done?
Yeah.
Will you get me a coffee when you come home?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll have 3 coffees a day. I'll be hyper productive.
That's okay. I have one of those Odyssey mushroom drinks that have caffeine in it, so I'm also gonna get myself a coffee, and
Okay.
I will be laser focused today. I'm doing Emily's taxes today.
Dylan, did J. Cole tell you we're karting when we come down? No, but I'm fucking pumped.
Oh my god, do you want to see the place? It's so sick.
Here, let me pull it up on here so chat can see.
Okay, it's called, oh my gosh, Kyle, where are my texts from you? It's called Rush Hour Karting in Morrisville. It's
Alright,
working.
looks like they need to migrate their site to Vercel because this loading is really bad. Yeah, Trash, if you haven't had black and white coffee, you should check it out. Very good. Oh my god, this looks sick already.
We're gonna go to the Morrisville location.
Morrisville. Let's go. Is there no sound to this? They literally have no audio. That's okay. Looks sick. The yellow line must be the racing line.
Must be. It looks so fun.
Oh my god. This is gonna be so fun.
They have like other stuff there too, like driving simulators. I think Kyle said like a golf simulator or something like
Well,
that.
Kyle's gonna be in the golf simulator all the time.
No, he's not.
We've lost him.
No, he's not. I have faith.
Yeah, Trash. It's a company, Black and White Coffee.
I can, Trash Puppy, I can send you the link. Or I can mail anyone a bag.
It's so good. Best coffee I've ever had. Well worth ordering if you like coffee.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna feed them and then I gotta run.
All right.
Well, I gotta shower.
Have you heard anything from Belka?
No, Dylan, they'll text us later.
What?
They'll text us.
Will it be before 10?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. All right, chat. Let's get back to the coding. I don't know why my LSP is not working. It's kind of concerning. So what does this say we're returning right now? Wow, I am not getting autocomplete on this. This is really annoying. If we say let x equals request.getQuery, we should be able to pass in a request. And x,
All right.
I cannot see the type of x.
Wait, can chat see the small dog eating?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, chat. Per usual, you're in charge of making sure
They
no one
can't
but
move it
small
more.
dog eats.
Move it to the corner of the couch. Yeah, right there.
Is he good now?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, you're in charge.
I don't know why this is so problematic. This should be a string. Expected type string found result. Oh, right. So this is actually, yeah. Okay. Use, this will be code, and we'll say result.try, and this is going to get request.getQuery of the request. Right, now this should be a string. Found type string, expected type list, string, found type string. Oh, we have to pipe that into, this will actually be query params, right? And that'll be a list of string. And then down here we can just say list dot find key, and we'll pass in query params, and then we'll pass in code. Isn't it find key? Isn't that what we were using? Or is it key find? It's key find. There we go. That doesn't need to be public. And we'll do the I'll basically do the same thing, right? Let's just do get. Actually, we're gonna do function get query params, get code and csurf token. And this will take our request, and it's gonna return. Okay, that should work reasonably well. I don't know why my hover docks aren't working. What does... This is gonna be all ESLint stuff, I think. Oh, it's 329. Okay, whatever. Okay. How are you typing so fast but nothing is happening? I'm magic, trash puppy. I'm magic. It's a sound clip. Feet typer. Yeah, I have another keyboard at my feet with the mic. Okay, let's see here. So we can get our code and cserv token from our request. So when we do that, where do we want to do that at is the real question. Probably want to do that in here. Make redirect handler. We get in here. Actually, maybe we don't want to. We might want to do it here. So we'll say let code and state. We'll call this cserv state equals get code and cserv token. Pass in the request. This is gonna turn into like a little chunky match right here. How did I do this in OCaml? Because I really like the pattern match I did in OCaml on this. So once we match on the path, we match we do a second match. Okay. So maybe we can do that inside the make redirect handler. So let's grab this guy. And we'll drop into here. We can drop that there. Oh. really we can say change to G. This will be a case on that. We'll go here and we'll say we get an OK of code and state. And we can just say to do. And we'll comment that. And then any other case, we'll say to do as well. That should be good. Do I have to go up a level? I do. That's gonna go here. And we can comment. Or no. Wait, where does this function come from? So that's the outer one. This is the inner one. This actually goes here. Or really, where's this function? That goes there. We want to go in here. I'm having a hard time seeing my boundaries of this function. Here we go. That's what we wanted. So, we can come up here and we can do that. And we can say if csurf state, if state equals csurf state, double equal. Yeah. Then we'll do this bit down here. And we'll GC that. What up, Brian? What IDE is this? It's NeoVim. All right, so let's match our results over here, right? And this can take a bad response. We can take a message. Is a 400 HTTP bad request. Yeah. Unauthorized, forbidden, method not allowed, not acceptable. No. 400 is probably the one we want. It's a PDE. John, what code editor do you use? Oh, well, you can't get out of here. Bytes builder. Let's go look at the bytes builder. I need to start memorizing some of these bytes builder. Can this do from string? It's got to do from string, right? From string, yeah. We'll do miss body, and this will have body, which will be an option string as well. It'd be nice if I could do default parameters on options. That would be super sweet. PD is personal development environment. That's how I started, Eileen. I started using Vimmotions in VS Code, and then I switched to NeoVim because I was having noticeable input lag in a really, really big TypeScript monorepo. And that was like the last straw I had with VS Code was that input lag. And yeah, I switched after I was comfortable with Vimmotions, which chat, if I don't care what editor you use, but you should 100% learn Vimmotions in your editor and enable that because it will make your life better. It'll make navigating and working with text so much easier. Yeah. What motions? Sorry, Vimmotions. I will give you a video that is a great introduction. Probably in here, probably this playlist, yeah. Yep, here we go. This playlist is what you're gonna want. Blue just fine. That's the Netflix CEO. Oh my God. Let's see this article. Moving blazingly fast with the core Vim motions. Moving horizontally by word. W word. Yep. Back end. Yep. This is one I don't use often enough. Is GE is going to the end of the word. I end up doing BE, right? That does the same thing. Let me see if that's correct. The quick brown fox. If I do back end, yeah. So I can do back end is the same thing as go end. So I guess it's the same amount of keystrokes, right? Yeah. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. I never really considered that. Words. Yep. These all make sense. Yep. I use F all the time. This is probably my most used movement. T. I use T a lot. I switched some of these. I have these bound differently. So if I press, let me see these again. Move to the first character of a line. If I do Shift H, that takes me to the beginning of a line, which I have. So I have 0 alias to Shift H. And then I have caret sign is, well, actually, no, I don't have 0. I have the caret sign alias to Shift H. And then I have the $ alias to Shift L. So I can just use my arrow keys. Well, not arrow keys. I can use H and L by just holding Shift to go to the beginning and end of the line. I use Control. I rarely ever navigate using brackets. I almost always do Control D and Control U to go up and down. Yeah. This is pretty good. Yeah, I do this all the time. That's a good article. Right. I got so distracted there. Back to this. So then we do this one. And we say this, and we get rid of this if statement. In fact, we can ignore the code here. Well, this will just return bad request response, and this will be sum. Gotta go import that. None in sum. And this will be sum. Invalid csurf state. Okay, we actually need to change this a little bit. This one up here should actually be we do want this to be, we want these to be wrapped in options. And here we want okay code. And we want error. And this will be You can combine it with result.all, by the way. It'll make okay. I actually don't want that in this instance. But that is a good function to know about. In fact, this doesn't even need to return a result. I see why it does. Well, okay, yeah, I can. That's fine. And then the other one is going to be error. And this will be okay.
My shoes.
Although, this is silly. There is a function that I can do. Maybe you're onto something. Can I go? So let's say we have this list. That's not quite what we want. I'm thinking if we do something like, hold on, let me finish typing what I'm typing here. Oh my God, what the frickin', there we go. I think we could just do code result and csurf state result, and then we could pipe that into list dot map, and then I think we just want to do option dot from result. I'm hoping that's a function. From result, yeah. Yes, that is exactly what we want. And then we can just pipe that into okay. And that's exactly what we just did there.
Who are you texting with so many emojis? Who were you texting with so many emojis over there?
That's Nana.
Oh, is she alive today?
Nana is alive today.
Okay, that's good.
We got the sign of life text already.
Okay.
She had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I didn't wake her up. She got in early.
Oh, okay.
Did you make me another cup of coffee?
I need to leave right now.
Oh. Could you bring me a water?
Where is water? You don't.
Oh, Eileen wanted to ask how your interview went.
Wait, what?
Eileen asked how your interview went.
Which one?
I don't know, one of them you were talking about on stream.
The one yesterday, I don't think I'll get because they asked me, they were like, what's your experience with financial modeling? And I haven't done any since college, so that's fun. But my other interviews went great, and I had to do an Excel test, submitted that, and just waiting for feedback. So, do I have sunglasses in here? But I gotta go.
Okay.
Love you. I'll get you coffee while I'm out.
Thank you.
I don't know how long I'll be, but also I'm gonna work from like a brewery or coffee shop today.
Okay.
I need to get out of the house.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, sure.
One of those days. All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Okay. So now this isn't going to be a result, right, anymore. This is just a normal list.
Oh.
And
Here's my gym water. You can have the rest of it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, so this will be a sum. And this will also be a sum. Right? That doesn't seem right. Winnie Marie. Oh, because we don't want this to be a list. We can just make this a tuple. I wonder if pair has a map on it. Aha, map first, map second. Is there just not a map? I wonder if... tuple functions should work on pairs. Right, but there's not a tuple module. Pair is like the tuple one. Is there a list one in here? Like map, key map, find map, filter map. Can we do a list.toPair? We'd have to reduce it. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Nice. There we go. This is kind of gross that we have 3 closures here. We're going to clean this up in a minute. But now that we have this nice structure, man, I cannot get the temperature right in this room. Down here we'll have, this will be sum. Same deal here. And then we'll have, we don't even need those, right? We can just do that. And then we can have sum and none. And this is no state received. No CSRF state received. And then we have none, and we don't care about the second parameter. And this will be no code received. And handle will actually take this will take the code, which is a string, and we'll just say, we'll ignore the string for now. And down here, handle will get the code. Yeah, look at that. Hey, John, or yeah, hey, John. Hey, Billy. Sorry about that. All right. So I think we can bump this function out. What would we call this? Handle redirect response, I guess. Handle redirect successful, or yeah, we'll bump that out and we can grab that and we'll just make that another function. Or wait, what? That goes down to there. Yeah, okay. That can become a function down here. And this will be that. Actually, let's delete end. And this will be that. That, delete 0. Okay. And this will be handle redirect response. We received a code and valid csurf state. Received a code, but no csurf state. This is going to be a good tweet. We did not receive a code. What are we building? We are building a Twitch SDK, or a Twitch client, in a programming language called Gleam. And right now we are building a little OAuth server to make authentication much easier, and we're basing it off of this design right here, which I've actually built before in OCaml. So we're taking a lot of inspiration from that. But yeah, we're gonna go tweet out a picture of this. I think it's really cool. In fact, let's go ahead and say this is going to be yoink that, and we'll say this is going to be a generic bad request, and this will be nothing. And then in here, we'll call bad request response with none. And then we can grab that, come down here. We don't need this inline lambda. Paste that in there. Purdy. And say this is Rust. Elixir looked pretty good, didn't it? Yeah, Elixir did look pretty good. Let's see if we can widen that. Beautiful. And let's add some padding so it's less hard. We'll say up. What? Okay, whatever. We'll comment it over here. Return our redirect handler for the router. Create a closure over the csurf state. Attempt to parse the code and csurf token from query params. Sure, perfect. Yoink. Throw that over here. It blends too much. It's too distracting. That pink one would have been good. That's pretty good. Still a lot of blue. It's so hard to like see what's going on. I might fork carbon. Actually, a bunch of people in chat know But Carbon was the first open source project I contributed to back in like 2016, 2017. I added the reset. It's like, it's going to be the same deal. Like, maybe we just get rid of some of the comments because the amount of blue is what's killing it. Or not even blue, the amount of same color, like that, the comments aren't doing great. And it thinks that these are comments. Does it have Reason ML in here? Actually, TypeScript's not bad. That's not bad. Still a lot of blue, but a little bit better. Really, Sock? That's awesome. Do you think you'll get to use it for something? I say we go Rust. Or actually, JSX not bad. That's actually not bad at all. All right. Ben saw it. Nice. If you guys aren't following Ben, if you guys are React devs and you're not following Ben on Twitter and on Twitch, you really should be. He's a great educator and just a nice dude all around. What is his Twitch handle? Let me see if I can find it. I know you're on Twitch. Ben Holmes, B Holmes Dev. I think you're right. Let's check that. Yeah, perfect. Go give him a follow. He's very, very good at producing content. All right. Our Gleam promotion tweet is done for the day. And let's get back into actually trying to be productive. All right, so we now get our code. Our server, we really probably want to pass our server the whole way down into here, right? rather than passing in, our server has the CSRF state on it. So let's actually thread the server the whole way down through so we can pass it back to the mailbox, right? I think that makes sense. So this will take our server instead. And we'll say back server.cserv state. Should be able to, that's one thing the compiler needs to get better in its type inference, is inferring record types. It should be possible, it's just not done yet. What is this, a redirect server? There we go. And then this is going to take our redirect server. And you'll take our server, which is going to be a redirect server, and we need to do this bit needs to probably go into a match statement. This will be use, not use. This will be JSON result, I guess. And then we'll say case JSON result. And we'll say if it's okay. We'll do something with this in a second. And then if it's the error case, we are going to return a bad request response. Is there like there's like a malformed, right? Maybe it's just bad request. Or is this an internal server error? This actually feels like a 500, doesn't it? Then down here we'll say it's an error. We'll just say bad or server error response. And here we will say response. In fact, let's just go up and do the same thing, right? We'll say function. What did we even call 200? Okay. okay response. I guess this will be body, and this will be some generic type. And we're gonna say, look at me, see me come up from nothing, see me living the dreams. Who's this Gleam guy? He stole DM and Mulroy from O'Camel. What up, Wambite? I think I might open up a pull request and miss to add these helper functions. Wonder if Raw Hat's in here, if he'd accept that. What up, Okie Labs? No worries, Noons. No worries. Take your time. There's no rush on it. There's no expectations. I envision Obama. Thank you for the resubscription for 2 months. Okie, super appreciate you. Alright, chat. This is where the magic happens. The magic happens here. We get to say process dot something. Where is our little learn OTP? We have our subject. So I think we want actor.send. So let's go pull up Gleam OTP. This is where we get to actually start on the fun OTP work. Gleam OTP hex. And we want to look at actor. Or wait, hold on. Now I'm confused. I've confused myself. So pantry is a subject. So actor. So I think we're going to say, we're going to bring in actor, which that comes from OTP/actor. Do I not have that installed? Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, it's actor, not action. Wait. What's up, Nightshade? Yeah. Do you have a artist we can start a station from? Feel free to request music more often too, Nightshade. That's one thing I'm gonna I want to build with this Twitch client is the ability for y'all to start like making song requests. Okay. I'm not sure about the specific ones, but nice, chat. That just works. This is gonna be so cool. Get token response. Wait. Now I've got myself confused. We put the code in the mailbox. We don't get a body. This doesn't give us a body. This is not the bit that gives us a body. Right. Which means we can just move this. We don't even need the handle redirect response. Maybe we do because it's... Yo, what up, Shu? How many gleams have been written today? Like 4 at least. Yeah, I think we're like 4 or 5 gleams today. We're translating some OCaml code. Actually, you might find this interesting as a CLI guy, Shu. Um, Actually, that's a great question because we haven't spoken in person or over Zoom yet. Do you prefer to go by Shu or Anthony, or like what do you like to be called? Um, but we are building this for authenticating with Twitch. Basically, a little like CLI for doing OAuth. Oh, this is aggressive. We're gonna play a different song, Nightshade. We're gonna listen to Big Gigantic. It's a little bit more chill. I was Shu for my whole baseball life and then became Anthony after baseball. I somehow prefer Shu though. Okay, cool. I will call you Shu, which is what I was inclined to do in the first place anyways. But yeah, we should totally find some time, like 15 minutes or something, like next week to just like catch up at work. Okay, so we've got this all working. We have to adjust this guy to be a gen server now, or an actual actor. So let's pull up the actor docs. So we basically want to, let's rename, let's go rename, yeah, our boy, Abor Shu was in the MLB. Hit him up on Twitter. Give him a follow. He works on Turbo and does a bunch of really sick. Wow, that was a terrible link. What the? Oh, that was not me. I thought that was my link. Yeah, but if you guys haven't checked out his work on Turbo, you 100% should because it's dope AF. So let's rename subject to mailbox. Go down there. Okay. Ryan or Nightshade, when you're using a gen server, when you're using a gen server and you want to put something in the mailbox, does it make sense to have an option as the mailbox type, or should it just be string? Like, should it be option string or just string? Probably just string, right? It just feels weird giving that some like initial state. Do we have an option.fold in Gleam? We have a map. Updates a value held within some of an option. The option. So I guess we just have to unwrap. Nah, shoot, take over. Go for it. There we go. That's what we want. So now our redirect URI is configurable. Our port is configurable. That's a much nicer API for our consumers. We need to see here. So when we run, so we'll say let actor equals actor dot start. Oh, wait. Ryan, are you around here? Ryan Winchester! Okay, so I need OTP help. This redirect server is going to be an actor, which is our equivalent of a gen server, I think, right? I want my gen server to run an HTTP server. How do I do this? So I have like this. Does the actor have to start its own process or task that has the server in it? Actually, let's back up. Let's go to the parent task first and work our way down, right? So if we go to our parent, I guess it's this one. I don't even know what that auth file is. If we're in here and we do, okay, so it calls pantry new. That spins up the thing itself. And pantry new, what does that say it does? That returns a result with a subject. But how does I'm a little bit confused how process.sleep forever is going to work with so in my task, I start an auth token actor and send PID to the main process and then send a message to that when this stuff is done to stop. And I have a receive do loop waiting for done message to stop the web server with the web server's PID. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to, we want to translate this to Gleam. So this is effectively your Twitch API temp web server is what I'm looking at. And our start link, our version of start link, that was covered in one of these other ones, right? Process.start. Do I need a supervisor? Do you have a supervisor? I don't think I need a supervisor, right? All right. One should probably read the docs, too. So let's this is gonna be changing word start. Where is that generic server thing at? Is that in the same file? Wait, am I in the wrong file? Here we go. Where do you have your where do you have the thing where it runs forever? Didn't you send me that last night? That you had wait. Where's wait at? Def wait PID. Receive. Done. Otherwise, you just keep looping. I see. Okay, so I'm probably going to want to do something like that too. All right. So I assume I want to use start, I guess. Because I kind of like in this example, it's really contrived. It's a pantry, right? So this is an actor, right? We use this to send messages to the actor. Add item, pantry, take item, call. Call is what we want, I guess, right? Actor.call. All right, I'll probably be done streaming by the time you get back, but if Justine doesn't have plans tonight, I'm gonna keep working on this probably on stream since it's Friday night. The underscore syntax is convenient is called, yeah, I know what a function capture is. It's shorthand where reply with is a subject owned by the calling process. Since we wait. Maybe we don't. We do want to wait forever though. I don't even think we need this mailbox now. Because we have access to this subject, right? Because this mailbox is on the server. Yeah. And we'll make a public function. This doesn't need to be public. We'll have a. We still need to figure out this looping mechanism. I don't really know how we're gonna do that. Because in Ryan's example, he just receives. That must be the selector thing. That's actually pretty cool. So I think we'll want that. So we'll probably want process.select forever. And then we need a selector. Where's our selector? I just need to see the selector type. All right, I'm starting to see how this comes together. It's starting to click a little bit. Do I have a function to end the server? How do I terminate a missed server? Is there no close? What does start HTTP return? Is there like a process.end? Kill? And how do I get a PID? We basically need to select on getting this stop message. Most likely I need like a receive forever. I am so confused, chat. I am not clicking with OTP at the second. I want to receive a message from the parent process called stop. And oh, it's 10 o'clock as well. Okay. I'm going to try to stream tonight. Yeah, I'm going to try to stream tonight and try to get through more progress here. Sorry for the bit of silence there. I was just like, I'm super confused. Oh, sick. I might DM you a question on Discord. All right, let's go raid somebody, chat. Sorry, I lost track of time there where I was trying to figure out these abstractions in my head. Let's raid Trash Puppy. Since we raided Tej yesterday. Louis streaming? Oh shit, Louis is streaming. Hell yeah, let's raid Louis. Even better. Good call out, Rawhat. Thank you. So chat, if you don't know, Louis is the creator of Gleam. So let's go show them some love. Have an excellent Friday, y'all. Like I said, I'm hoping to be back live tonight, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, have a great Friday.